An excerpt from Voices in the Theater by A.S. Santos. When you've been keeping a secret inside you for a very long time, it's incredibly hard to even think about sharing it with someone else. And when you finally do decide to reveal your secret, you realize you don't even know where or how to start. It's like burying dead bodies in your backyard. You try to do it all by yourself, digging and hiding them in the ground when you're all alone at night, because you don't want anyone else discovering them. But you know you're not really strong enough, and you can't dig deep enough to keep them completely hidden. Every now and then, after a bit of rain, or after your dog does his business, you suddenly find an accusing finger sticking out, or an incriminating clump of hair tangled in the roots of some prominent bushes. Sometimes you even start seeing dead bodies everywhere, looking at you with their maggot-filled eyes every time you try to sleep. Or maybe you crack and finally tell someone, but all of a sudden you don't know which part to reveal first. Some parts had decomposed and are now fertilizer for the growing weeds, while some other parts are already clinging to the roots of old trees. When I prepared to tell Sir Julius my whole sordid tale, I thought I would tell him about how he started hearing things on the night of Grandma's death, or about the time my entire 10th grade class laughed at me when I suddenly jumped away from a mummy in the museum because I heard it whisper, or maybe even last Saturday when I suddenly heard voices during Eartha's story. But what came out of me was totally different, totally unexpected. In fact, it was a story I didn't even know I had been keeping. When I was 13, I told Sir Julius in a whisper, I lost the best friend I ever had. As I said those words, my voice ended with a sob. And for the first time since Grandma died, I realized this was the part of our story that I never really thought about, but it was the most important truth of all.